welcome to the Citystead.
Today, we're planting one of our favorites. Well, one of my favorites. Tomatoes! It's all about planting tomatoes today. How excited are you for tomatoes? Excited at all?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. One day we will make you a tomato lover. So we're going to plant a bunch of different varieties of tomatoes because I love them so much. And I want to try a whole bunch of different ones. But the very first one I'm going to plant is the one I always plant. You guys see that? Pineapple tomato. It's my absolute favorite. I don't know why, but I just love these ones. So they go in first before anything else. Got to make sure we got some pineapple tomatoes. Okay, we need 5 that say pineapple tomato.
There's only 3!
Oh, we'll get more. We got a lot of markers.
They're all dirty and wet.
Uh-oh, keep them out of there. So what are your guys' favorite garden markers? I like using these little bamboo sticks. The only thing is, after it rains a while, they get kind of dirty. The dirt sticks to them. So they kind of get hard to read after a little while. But they're kind of like my favorite just because they're wood. I don't like the plastic ones very much. And the plastic ones, the marker wipes right off of it, so it doesn't last very long. But I've been using these for a while and I really like them. Okay, we'll keep them up there. So while she's making our markers, we'll find our next tomato victim. So we got a lot of tomatoes. I did a whole thing about them the other day, and we're starting some outside too. We're gonna try to start some inside. We got a whole bunch we're gonna try to grow. I think we're gonna try these garden peach tomatoes next, and then after that, I'm thinking Aunt Ruby's German green tomato, because I love some fried green tomatoes. I mean, we got so many different tomatoes to try. It's pretty crazy. Now the only thing about these being in these little pots that we have for these, I'm starting them in these square pots here because it's a good size for them if we want to be able to pull them out, transplant them. They'll be able to grow in here for at least a month, which is probably how much time we have before it's time to set them outside. So start them in here. Hopefully the greenhouse will stay warm enough that they're fine when it comes to germination, which I think it should be. Next we're going to do the Aunt Ruby's German green tomatoes. So I really like green tomatoes. Fried green tomato sandwiches, just fried green tomatoes in general. I could eat them just like that. I've never really had a green tomato that wasn't made a certain way. Like, we grow the tomatillos a lot and we do salsa, but I've never had like just sliced up a green tomato and eating it. Yep, it goes that one, that one, and that one. Alright, now we need 4, and you can just write Aunt Ruby's. I'll know what they are. Save you a lot of writing. So how many of you are starting your stuff right now? We're starting them in the greenhouse. I bought some grow lights, but I didn't have time to set them up to start early on my seeds. So I'm looking at the weather forecast. It looks like this week it's gonna stay pretty warm. It might dip a little bit next week into the 30s at night. But the greenhouse now is staying fairly warm throughout the entire day with the sun shining. And I think we'll be okay temperature wise for starting all our seeds in here now, which really pumped and excited because we got a lot of seeds to start, and then we're gonna do some direct sowing, because as much as starting seeds is fun and getting starts and all that, I really believe in the direct sow method. It just works really well. Every time I plant something that's a start compared to a direct sow, the direct sow always seems to outproduce it and just grows better. So first tray of tomatoes down. Let's get another one.
Yay!
Alright, so we got our second tray ready for tomatoes. And E has chosen what's going to go in all of these ones. So what do you got over there?
I have...
Just come over here. You're out of focus almost. There you go. Bam!
this. I have alpaca tomato.
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know how you say it. Alpaca tomato? Is that how you say it? Maybe. I don't know. What do you got there?
Mr. Stripey tomato.
Mr. Stripey. I like the name of that. That sounds fun.
Hillbilly tomato.
Hillbilly tomatoes. Gotta grow some hillbilly tomatoes.
Vintage wine tomato.
Ooh, now those are some good looking tomatoes. I like that.
Pineapple tomatillo.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
And tomato yellow pear.
Yeah, we like these a lot.
You like them.
You liked them when you were little. Okay, which one are you gonna put in first? I can make up some steaks for them. We're just gonna make one for each one of these.
I want to do the alpaca tomato first.
Okay. Can you get it open?
Yes, I can.
We definitely are gonna have to expand the garden out this year because we're planting a lot of tomatoes. And we still have other ones that we're interested in growing. But we'll see. I mean, maybe we won't go too crazy with tomatoes this year. We still got cucumbers and all that other stuff to grow. I don't want to spell it wrong. Alpaca. There we go. First one in the cells. Get them all. Looks like it. Did you get all these ones back here? Oh, you missed 4. Right. Perfect. Good job. Now, with these cells that we're doing, we're only going to put 1 seed in. So we did those bigger cups. We put a couple seeds in them. These ones, I've never used these before. I've always had just the plastic ones, but I got the, I think I have another one. Oh, they're all the way over there. It's like that little brown cardboard that's supposed to be break down. So I've never really used these before. We're gonna give them a shot this year. So you just pop these little cells right off, throw them in the ground, and the roots should be able to go out and just disintegrate. So it seems like the perfect system really for planting, because we just have to seed it once. We don't have to pull it out and mess with its roots or anything. We just drop that in a hole in the ground, which that's what I like. Easy and straight to it. Which one are you doing next?
Mr. Stripey.
Mr. Stripey, all right.
So, this right here.
Yep.
So
Yep, we're gonna do 1 cell of each one of these varieties that you picked. It's gonna be a lot of tomatoes. So this year you're gonna like them, right? Well, even if you don't like them, we can make some tomato soup. And you definitely like tomato soup.
I love tomato soup.
So we can mix them up. We can make different varieties of tomato soup. So that should be a lot of fun. The way we do a vintage wine tomato soup where it's just tomatoes from those. Alright. Be a little careful with that. I don't want to drop them all out. I got a feeling that we'll have a whole bunch of stuff growing right here where we're planting things. It'll just be popping up everywhere. You got it? You're doing good. Oh, you're an expert at this. You can run your own little business. Maybe you can sell these out on the, you can have a little stand. A tomato stand. sell tomato starts. Oh, what you doing there, Mr. Man? You know, you're bringing more sand into the...
Where was I?
Oh, that's too far over. These ones, these ones.
I already did those. Oh, no.
You did that one. This one and this one.
Lost track.
Is that right? Perfect. Alright. I gotta pick your next one.
Vintage wine tomato.
Alright. Bam, bam. Put Mr. Stripey back in the seed rack. Little workbench has worked out really good. I like this one. I kind of like this little gap back here to be able to work behind this one. Although we might move it all the way to the wall. Maybe put something here. Not sure yet. We're still kind of designing the inside of the greenhouse. What I want to do eventually is actually use one side of this for actually growing. And grow in here hopefully all year, or at least in the spring and stuff. So one side for starting stuff and tables and working, and then one side for growing. I think that would be the most ideal setup for in here.
You said idea instead of ideal.
Oh my goodness. I will live with a bunch of language correctors. Yeah. Ooh, you got a lot more going up. It looks like that one. Oh, you got this one. These three there. That one. Yeah, this one. Put another one in there just in case. It's not gonna hurt to have more of them. And then if some of these don't start, what we'll do is we'll just pop another hole and we'll put another seed in there. We've got a lot of time yet. I mean, we got a good season for tomatoes. By starting them now, we'll probably get them a little bit earlier than we normally do. But we'll be able to replant any that we need to. Okay, what do you got next?
Pineapple tomatillo.
Pineapple tomatillo. Tomatillo or tomatillo?
Tomatillo.
Is that how you say it? You think?
Yeah, tomatillo.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
Oh, these are super small.
We all know that Daddy is not very good at speaking.
Of course not.
What does that mean?
Whenever you say idea, you say ideal.
Yeah, and I can't say parallel. Parallel.
Parallel.
Parallel. Parallel.
Parallel.
What else? What else did I have trouble saying? There was another one I can't remember. I have trouble saying a lot of them.
You have trouble saying. You have trouble remembering.
I also have trouble remembering things. You're right. Man, what is wrong with your dad?
I don't know.
Those are some little teeny tiny seeds, huh?
I know. I think I accidentally put 2.
That's okay. They're little.
Well.
2, 1, don't matter. Like I said, they'll be up really early, and we'll be able to correct any issues that we got. And those things are going to grow like weeds in our garden for years to come anyways, because if anybody knows anything about these tomatillos, it's that when they start dropping them and falling on the ground, they reseed themselves, and they do it very, very efficiently.
Dad?
Oh no, we only got 1 extra and you got 2 tomatoes in your hand. Decision time. Which one you gonna choose? And it don't matter, we'll just plant the other one in a different tray. So which one do you want to put in this tray? The hillbilly? Hillbilly tomato. Alright.
So easy to open. Ah!
Hillbilly tomato.
Oh, these seeds are cool.
What do you mean they look cool? Oh.
Oh, that's a little too much.
Look a lot like tomato seeds. Tomatoes are pretty distinctive seeds. Like little tiny furry looking seeds. Pretty cool.
What does distinctive mean?
It means that as soon as you see it, you know what it is. Like, you have a distinctive feature. that people will always recognize you for?
Red hair.
Red hair. Yep, that's right. It's very distinctive. If somebody was like, you know Ensley, they'll be like, who? Ensley, who? And then somebody will be like, you know, the girl with the red hair. They'll be like, oh, that one. Yeah, I know Ensley. She's got the red hair. Distinctive. All right. Got a lot more tomatoes planted. Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Killing it. Now we need a watering can, some water. So I was getting water out of that bucket over there, but your brother just put a bunch of sand and toys and...
I'll go fill it up at the rainwater thingy.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
We need a break. And we're back with water. All right. Can you do it, or do you want me to help? How many of you actually use these kind of cardboard ones? How do they hold up to watering for like a month? That's another thing I'm not sure of. Like if they're just gonna soak through and disintegrate inside this tray, then they probably wouldn't be a good idea. That's probably enough for using. But hopefully they're all right, because they will be out here for about a month. We normally plant in-ground Mother's Day. So Mother's Day is our target date for putting stuff in the ground and having it survive. Anytime we start before then, we always tangle with the chance of a really cold snap. And that actually happens quite a bit. What's going on, Mr. Man? What you doing over there, huh? You playing in that sandbox? Alright, so what do we got? 3 trays planted today? Yeah, you like all that lettuce? It's all lettuce.
It's sprouting.
Yeah. That time. Stuff is starting to work.
I saw a flower today.
Yes. Yes, flowers, that's the best. I love this time of year, don't you? Everything's starting to green. Everything's starting to get nice, starting to get ready.
Spring's probably my favorite season.
Alright, we got some more planting to do, but we're going to let you guys go. That's it for our video.
Bye.
See you in the next one. Happy planting.